This year, the joint annual conference is here in Halmstad, in the province of Halland on the Swedish west coast. The theme is a better place to live, and the location couldn't be more fitting. A popular summer destination where tourists come to enjoy the beaches, scenery, golf courses and vibrant nightlife. The weather is beautiful today, and Arno said what everyone was thinking this morning in the pre-conference session.
I feel like I'm back in school at 3 o'clock on a summer's day and wondering if the teacher is going to say, can we leave early to kind of enjoy it. But unfortunately the answer will be the same, that, well, this is important for the future and for your future.
The conference is an important date on the calendar for stakeholders to meet and discuss ongoing projects and future opportunities. We caught up with some of the delegates to see why they're here and what they're hoping to get out of the next few days.
Well, what I'm hoping to get out of it for me is really network opportunities with people who are of a like mind.
I'm interested in hearing what other countries think. We're all facing some difficult changes, savings, new economic context.
It's interesting to see that many of the other regions in the North Sea are struggling with much of the same problems that we struggle with at home.
To listen of the upcoming 7 years and to listen to other project partners and see what they are targeting and to network literally.
Albert and Simon from the province of Friesland in the Netherlands spotted something strange about the flags.
We are about innovation, and innovation is, in one sentence, is doing things differently. And I think this conference starts in the right way. Because if you take a look at the flag, but Albert can explain, but they do it another way. When you look to the flag, you see the stars are not okay. I always explain a European flag has several stars and they always has 2 legs downstairs, so it stands so. But when you see that flag, it's turned upside down, but we will correct it, of course. I would say welcome to the conference. Now it's eligible.
Flags fixed and lunch behind us, the afternoon began with the opening session. As an alternative to a traditional plenary with speakers delivering presentations, participants were invited to discuss in an open environment where everyone can contribute, with moderators to keep the talks moving. The discussion format and incorporation of an electronic voting system made for a lively and interactive session. Questions and answers came thick and fast, with many contributions coming from the floor as well as invited speakers. Conversation and spirits were kept high throughout, even after public debate on the region's football teams.
He's a football fan and he supports the same team as I do, Manchester United. Oh, sorry.
First of all, this is on the one red team, Liverpool. Yeah.
After a quick coffee break, or fika as it's commonly known in Sweden, the delegates then separated into workshops for the rest of the afternoon, covering topics from renewable energy generation to food logistics and urban living. Many attendees came to this conference aiming to find a transnational approach for solving regional issues.
We have different perspectives, we have different experiences, but that's like what joins us together, and that becomes very clear at an event like this, I think.
After the workshops, it was time to bring the day to a close. The delegates now had an opportunity to relax and enjoy dinner and drinks in the warm evening sun. Another beautiful day here in Halmstad, perfect for this morning's study tours. Participants could choose from 5 trips to a variety of projects in the Halland region. First stop on the Management and Planning for Sustainable Development tour was the Halland Wetlands, where the guide provided an insight into how the regional authorities were working with local farmers to provide a more stable and sustainable environment.
Well, today I've been to have a look at some new wetlands that are being specially created to help farmers be safe from the wetlands, well, from floods on their land, to increase visiting birds, etc. And I found that really interesting.
Following a short coffee break, delegates enjoyed spectacular views at the Gorotvik harbour, where everyone had plenty of time to enjoy the vista, and some photography enthusiasts began to show their true colours.
It's been very important for me this week professionally, but also I have to say the camera too. being able to get somewhere pretty. Most of the time we are in cities, so most of what I get to take photos of is of an urban nature. So it's nice to be somewhere more rural.
Those who opted for the Smart Regional Specialisation Tour began with a high-tech virtual introduction to Dutch cycleways and plans for the first of such cycleways in Sweden. Attendees were able to begin their journey without even leaving the building. The tour moved on to the Wapner dairy farm. The farm operates a dairy, a biomass energy generator, farm shop and period house restaurant. An excellent example of sustainability through integrated businesses.
The scale of the farm we saw today is amazing.
Shows the opportunities, combining energy and organic food and livestock and everything.
The neatness of the place, it was so well kept. It was neat, it was tidy, and flowers in the greenery. It is amazing that the working farm of that scale can be so pretty.
It's an inspiration to see how they managed to do that.
I think what we learned today is to take what you have and make something significant out of it.
Being outside of the conference room is actually a sort of basic condition also for doing projects, but also for this annual conference. You really have to go outside and see, and you will always remember, so it's better to go outside.
So if you listen on the conversation on the bus going out, it was rather quiet. Now it's buzzing.
After yesterday's intervention, Albert and Simon were alarmed to find the flag on its head once again. Naturally, this was quickly corrected.
Don't you dare to turn it upside down.
Between workshop sessions, networking and study tours, the delegates also had the opportunity to browse the electronic exhibition, showcasing a selection of projects in the programme. Another afternoon of workshops and a second discussion session brought an end to the conference. We caught up with some of the participants as they were leaving to rest before tonight's dinner.
The variety of the program here during the conference is very interesting. We got to see plenary sessions which were very honest and very open. We got to see detailed workshop sessions. Even better, they were very interactive.
Probably the best standout for me was this afternoon's workshops. I found them really useful because one of the workshops I went to was on about how we can brand and promote our region, understanding that all regions are competing, but also they have because they have a lot of similarities, we need to have a difference.
There's been a lot of variety in the program, and I like that. You can pick whatever you like and go to the things that you think you will benefit most from.
Coming together here with these with the different parties and to be able to talk to each other, not via mail or via a digital way, I think this is really where the value of this conference lies.
By coming to the conference, spending 2 days with like-minded people, it means that now we're actually thinking about real projects and real programs that actually would make a difference for us.
It's been a busy few days here in Halmstad. The warm sun and rigorous content occasionally took their toll, with some unable to resist the lure to check their Facebook and Twitter.